I'm leaving the gym today. Lady tells me that I have a great smile, told me to keep smiling, told me to have a blessed day. White lady, she was very jittery though. She was walking kind of fast. I don't know if she was on Molly X pill. I don't know if she was on drug reincarnate. But, you know, she said my smile was great. I didn't even know I was smiling for real. I really don't even think I was smiling. Maybe she was lying. Maybe she just wanted to say something to me. But honestly, like my energy had like the energy of a smile. And maybe I was smiling, you feel me? But she told me that. I was wondering what my video was gonna be about, trying to relate it to my niche about dodging lust, fornication, lasciviousness, dirty websites. But, she kind of generated something else in me right now, you know what I'm saying? It's important to have attractive energy. It's important to smile, you know. You never know who needs that. You never know whose energy is gonna bounce off yours. You could be the highlight of somebody's day just by you doing what you do, you know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I can look at life like that. I'm gracious. I'm glad she told me that. God put her in lane to tell me that for a reason. You feel me? So, yeah, shout out to her. I finished my workout, I almost didn't even go to the gym today, but I had a great workout, you feel me? Had good affirmations, it was real fluid, had great conversations, still did the work that I needed to do. You dig? I'm glad I came today. I was able to put light into others, and others was able to put light into me. You feel me? Word up. And where I'm at now is just, look at this life for what it is. Like, the day's beginning to begin, 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here, and we're put here to help other people on their walk. Man, woman, you wasn't put here to just focus on self. There's a real joy and the beauty is to give your worth unto others. I know a lot of y'all want money, if not everybody wants to be rich. But what fun is it to be rich in a mansion alone? Why would you want to ride jet skis by yourself? Who wants to travel alone forever? You're gonna yearn for a group, a congregation, a family, something. Brothers, family members, something. You know, whoever it is, we here for others, and where I'm at right now, I ain't really got that, but there's people of whom I haven't met yet who's gonna be put in lane to make my life better, to make my life easier. A lot of times we don't want to allow others to make our life better. We want to make our own life better. Yeah, there's going to be that too, but also God's going to throw other people in your life to give you the better that you didn't know that you would need. You feel me? And where we at now, it's great to look at life through that lens of positivity. Shout out to that lady who told me about my smile, Maybe I'll see her again, maybe I'll never see her again, but I'm glad I experienced it. Had I not went to the gym, I wouldn't have experienced it. I was talking to Laura today, and she would tell me about her situation, and I'm glad I told her what I told her. I put some light into her. Another lady told me that, I be doing crazy stuff in the gym. She said she loves it. You know what I'm saying? She got a husband, by the way, but I think she just had a child, but I don't know, bro. It is what it is, bro. I be getting my love from others, and God be letting that come to me. You know what I'm saying? I almost took the gym off. I almost rested because I do need some rest. I'm exhausted, but I found some energy and some strength. I said, well, I'm gonna just start getting ready while I think about if I'm going or not. Before I knew it, I forgot that I was supposed to be thinking about going or not, and I was in lane to go. I was already going, and now I'm done with my workout. So glad that I finished it, So glad that I finished it. And where I'm at, it's a blessing for me to focus on myself and to have others, pour into me. Had I not focused on myself, I wouldn't have met these people in the gym, So try to look at life like that, you feel me? It's a blessing to be in positions to where you can search for greatness for others, And overall, like, I'm just blessed that, I took it upon myself just to, how should I say, be that selfless. There are times where, I do choose to focus on self, of course. It's necessary to be selfish sometimes. The word selfish has a bad connotation. You focusing on building your kingdom, focusing on those around you, those are things that you want to do. In a way, that's also acknowledging self. Some may call that selfish. That's my version of selfish. You know, I don't want to turn a blind eye to people who may need me, but there's situations where I got to be there for myself so I can be there for others. Because if I'm at my own detriment, what good am I for somebody else? You feel me? What's that, a water droplet? But, you know, it's just beautiful looking at life through that lens. It's beautiful being out here, man, with nature. You know what I'm saying? It feels so good. You know, it just feels so good. Look around the beauty that God gave you. You feel me? God put beauty in that woman to tell me what she told me, bro. I can't keep talking. I can't get over that. You feel me? Yeah, man. It's really like that. It's really like that. The boy put in the work for himself. It's really like that. And, just preparing to take this day head on. Lord's will, get to my destinations. The Lord will bless my going out. The Lord will bless my coming in, Lord's will. And yeah, just try your best to stay appreciative for what you have, appreciative for what's around you, the energy, the resources that you can gather and cultivate into your own spirit to help propel you forward, one foot in front of the other, you feel me? And looking at life like that is going to keep you in the best state of mind that you should be at. We was put here to be appreciative. We was put here to be here for others. We was put here to help build each other up, you feel me? And I don't want to turn my life away from that reality. So just to bring it all in, that lady who told me about my smile, she said, God bless you, She did her divine right by pouring into somebody else, And I'll continue to do that to others, Sometimes I don't be feeling like it. Sometimes I don't be feeling like talking at all. Some people gonna get that cold shoulder, bro. It's just the way it is. But, there's other moments where I just make sure that I'm not being too selfish, and I'm still staying on my P's and Q's just to align myself in the spirit that I should remain in. You feel me? I slip up sometimes, but, I'm trying to make up for those other times, I'm just praying that God continues to give me a softer heart, and so I don't harden my heart towards my brethren, towards my sisters, towards my family, towards my loved ones, There's phases of isolation that I appreciate that I'm in right now, because I know for the majority of my life it won't be like that, Lord's will. So I'm just appreciative for where I'm at now. You dig? Yeah. Shalom. All praise to the Most High. God bless the daughters of Sarah. God bless the sons of Abraham. You feel me? What's up, man? Tribe of Judah, man. Let's get it. All praise to the Most High. The moon was red last night. This morning. For real.